Start recording on this one. Okay. This now is LEGO Star Wars Clone Troopers Battle Pack versus the Mandalorians. This came about because my youngest brother actually bought me, youngest brother and sister actually bought me the Mandalorian Battle Pack with his own allowance money. And he had saved up and he knew that I wanted LEGO, and so he bought me some LEGO. And then randomly, so this guy is basically out of print at this point. And then randomly at Toys R Us, then I saw this set, which is actually, put it this way, this is they're battling each other. And so I had to pick up the Clone Troopers to be able to put them up against each other. So, Jake, if I get you to watch this, don't pay attention to the bad language that I use that I shouldn't really be using, and thank you for the LEGO that I'm going to build right now. Well, here in a moment. See, they show them battling on the back. I think it's the same picture on both of the backs, just like different angle. No longer sealed. Yes, I open all of my toys. I'm one of those people. No Ghost Juba Sky has anything to do with the bounty I'm about to receive. It's all the love of a little brother. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Boba Fett Mandalorian jetpack backpacks. Which will probably be like the first page of this, of like, yo, build a bunch of these dudes. So I will. They have different faces, or do they all have the same craggy face? Yeah, same craggy face, same craggy face. It's like it's a troop builder pack. Then a helmet. So one guy gets a rifle. One guy gets legs and a backpack and a head and a helmet and from the Star Wars game, this would be a carbine. Next guy is going to get 2 pistols after he gets a head and the helmet. Welcome back, Megabatimus, or Megabatimus 1, as it wants to call you. And then this guy here says, screw all your little jokey joke weapons. I got stuff that's got to be made out of parts. All of my Lego I try and have out on display somewhere. I don't disassemble it to reassemble later. Got like modulars up there, a bunch of space stuff and some town stuff over there. It all finds a spot. At some point, like I've said once or twice already, I need to condense and combine and just get space for it. So yeah, those guys got little guns. He's got like the emplacement weapon. So it's like a sled thing. Cheese slope, or cheese wedge. The crystal clear 2x2 cylinder, or 2x2 block round. I think this guy is actually an emplacement, not like a vehicle. Give me this one here now. It's actually kind of a neat use of the wheel arch piece that normally goes over, like the truck that I built earlier has these that go over the tires, but instead it makes it look like it's a guardrail style thing. And this makes a cannon. So there's a little emplacement. Yeah, I totally should. Even better yet, you should totally buy those for me. You buy those for me, and I'll buy you a train, and that way you can get around Dawn. Say, I didn't buy the train. That jerkface Aaron bought it for me. He made me take it. Made me build it too. Negative? Why you gotta be negative? Standard little extra bits. There's a field of Mandalorians. Thank you, Jake. And then to go up against them is going to be clone troopers, and then ARF trooper, and some bomb squad troopers. What's an ARF trooper? So like these mutts that just go ARF all the time? Crinkle bag, crinkle bag, crinkle bag. Now these guys I would expect to all have the same face because, you know, they're clones. And it appears that they do. Shock, gasp, surprise. It's orange legs, go with orange body, go with, I'll pick that head, like it really matters, and orange helmet. And one of these guys gets rifle. Ooh, I didn't quite realize that the body of the rifle, or the stock of the rifle, rather, will grip in a minifig hand. So there's one bomb trooper. Howdy! And legs, and he gets a rifle. And he gets a clone head. And he gets like the scout bike helmet. And then this guy is the, I think he is the ARF, or no, he's just generic clone trooper. He's got the armor that I like the best. And you know he's cool because he's got dual pistols. Come on, focus. And put it in the middle of the frame, dummy. And then one more bomb trooper. This guy gets the mid-range gun. Like that. Hey, I'm getting a whole lot better about throwing it in the middle of the screen. Okay, now let's build the speeder bike thing and let everybody else run. phones, what do they know? Yeah, they work extra hard to keep everything Star Warsy appropriate because license and Lucas and money, money, money. My biggest problem is I did something to my thumb recently, and I'm not sure what it is, but my thumb is sore. Pushing Lego, peeling things apart. It's no good. It hurts right here. Almost like a repetitive stress thing, but I don't want to say that because then that's like crazy surgery and unfun, unhappy stuff, and Aaron doesn't want any of that. So I did something not right with it. Yeah, I don't think it's RSI. I just think it's like I maybe slept on it or something, and a hill nights of my big fat head mushing upon the thumb. It probably needs some time to get to feeling better. If only I knew a doctor that could give me advice on these things. I've got that. I've got that one. I don't know. I may have jammed it. For the monitor, unless you're going to be pushing 1080p, do you necessarily need HDMI? I think DVI is almost the same as HDMI, and there are actually adapter pieces that you can use HDMI for DVI. And I don't know about vice versa. The biggest problem with going to DVI or to HDMI is then, like, does your computer have a HDMI out port? Does it actually push HDMI? Because that was the problem that we had with our first home theater PC, I believe, was even though the card had a HDMI on it, it was not potent enough, I guess, to actually push HDMI to a TV. If we started watching Blu-rays, it'd go, no, you're not actually watching a Blu-ray. No. Oh, you thought you were going to? Sure, yeah, but it's not happening. Those slopes smooths it off quite nicely. So now I'm building the side pieces. And actually, that looks really good because you've got the slanted vent in the front, and then even the back of the pegs looks like an exhaust of some sort. Somebody was a smart feller when they did these. So by using the, I think it's like the droid arm, combat droid arm thing, and then putting the very storied spigot piece on there, then you make controls that you could push forward and rotate or do different things with, theoretically with a minifig on it. I think I had another build recently that did something like that. So maybe in with the oh yeah, with the Hoth set that Ken got me. It's the modern, I say speeder version has that same thing. Like the bark speeder looks though better than just the swoop speeder. This one just looks bigger and more aggressive. Especially then when you put these bad boys on top. Just watch your elbows when you shoot them. So there's the bark speeder. And it gets the generic stormtrooper, or the generic trooper. He has no place to put his pistols, though. It's a travesty, I tell you. But yeah, so this is the snow speeder bike of the new Hoth set that's being terribly blown out because it's white versus the bark speeder. And like I said, I think I like the bark speeder more than I like the generic speeder. I can do a battle scene here. He's gone prone. He's no dummy, even though his gun's pointing at the ground. If I had After Effects, I'd have light shooting back and forth. There you go. So, that is the Clone Trooper Battle Pack and the Mandalorian Battle Pack. Out of the 2011, I think, Star Wars sets. So, yeah, that's 27 minutes of building or so. 26 minutes. Hey, it's a thing I do.